Yeah, hi. Good morning, Lena. This is my name is Dave Drake. I'm a Smith and Wesson customer. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. Hey, Lena. I'm not really 100% sure where to go with this, but I recently purchased a new 586 from my local gun shop in Minnesota, and I believe that's with what do you call that? Your classic series or something like that?
Yes.
Anyway, I need to talk to somebody about bluing, and I just want to kind of learn a little bit because not only myself, but several other people that I've talked to, it turns out, have experienced the same issue where there's a very inconsistent and somewhat unsightly pattern on the bluing that is on the side where the roll mark is, or I don't know if it's roll mark or if it's laser etched these days. But it's pretty consistently not blued well. It goes from that deep kind of shiny black to kind of a milky gray kind of color right there at about the roll mark, and it extends to on the frame underneath where the grip goes on. And like I said, I was talking about this with some people I know on social media, and they came back and said they have the exact same problem. And doesn't affect the working of the gun at all, but you get a nice blued finish like that, and you'd certainly like it to be consistent. So short of hey, send it in and I'll be without it for a long time, possibly re-blued, I'd like to just try to understand a little bit about this.
So if you're having issues with the finish, that firearm would have to come back because then it would have to get refinished. They would have to strip it and refinish it again.
Okay, well, I
What
guess
is the serial number?
I'm sorry, but I don't have the firearm with me. But
You just purchased it brand new?
I just purchased it brand new within 3 months. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you still have, so for the finish itself, you get a 1 year warranty. You get a lifetime warranty for repairs, but for the finish itself, you get 1 year. If you do feel like you are not satisfied with the finish, you can definitely send the firearm back to us and we'll re-blue it for you.
Okay.
Okay.
And how long does that?
So right now, if you wanted to, I would recommend waiting till after the holidays because we are going to go into our shutdown here.
Okay.
On the 22nd. We shut down for about a week. We'll be back on the 2nd. Normally, it's about a 4-week turnaround.
Oh, that's not bad. Is this something that you could send me a call tag for, or how do I
I
go?
would need the serial number to send you a shipping label.
You would need the serial number to send me
Yeah.
a shipping label. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll call you back with that information. But I guess the one thing is if it was something that, I mean, first of all, do you guys still do a roll mark, or are those laser etched where you put the logo there?
Say that one more time.
Do you guys still do where you have the Smith and Wesson kind of circular logo? Is that a roll mark, or is that laser etched these days?
Laser.
Okay. Is it possible that laser process does something to change the metal properties, and that's why it's inconsistent in that area, the bluing?
No, sir.
Okay. And you guys, is what you're doing these days, I know, at least I've heard that you guys no longer hot blue the gun. What is the process that you use?
For the bluing?
Yeah.
Let me take a look. Give me a brief moment.
You bet. Well, I'd consider that. I consider that, helpful. Good news. We'll re-blue it. Um, so there is that. I think I'm also going to ask her. I've got an old 28-2 that when you go to rapid fire it in double action, it will seize up a little bit. And I love that firearm, and I want to find out. She said it's got a lifetime warranty on the mechanical. I'll find out about possibly sending that in too. Why not? They're going to fix it for free. As you can see right now, been on this call for a total of 9 minutes and 20 seconds. By the way, anybody wondering what Smith & Wesson's customer service number is?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, so unfortunately, I cannot go into details in regards to what our process is because it's proprietary.
Okay.
But I can tell you that it is a lot of lengthy steps, and part of it would be that, but it requires a plethora of other steps that unfortunately I can't dive into. We'll be able to send you a shipping label.
Okay, I will. Second question. You mentioned that you have a lifetime warranty available on mechanical stuff. I'm not the original owner, but I've got a 28-2 that I think is somewhere around 30 years old, something like that. And it tends to seize up on me when I fire it rapidly in double action.
I mean, you can send that firearm back to us, but unfortunately, that lifetime warranty only goes to the original owner.
Okay, that's what I was curious about.
Yeah.
It's something that I'm not 100% sure I even want to fool with because I don't really fire it in rapid fires, double action a lot. But, when you brought that up, I was like, huh. But I will get back in touch with you with the serial number of this particular firearm, and we'll kind of go from there. And you recommend waiting till after the holidays?
I would, just so that you don't get caught up into the kind of like, because firearms will still come in, but obviously it's shut down, so the repairs won't get done until they come back. So you want to give it a little bit of time for them to kind of catch up, and then that way we can stay at a 4-week turnaround for you.
No, that's fair. You're just saying I'd be wasting my time. I gotcha. Yeah. I will get back in touch with you, and you've been extremely helpful. Thank you very much.
No problem. I hope you have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So there you have it. Got to be the original owner of a firearm in order to have the lifetime warranty. I'm not too surprised by that. The deal with the 28-2 is not that big a deal. I just need to not think I'm going to be Jerry M with that one. But the bigger issue in terms of my purchase of a brand new firearm that I'm concerned with the bluing, they're going to see what I saw and re-blue it for me. So it's just a matter of being willing to be without the firearm for a month, and I guess we'll report back and see how that process went. Maybe they'll take a look at it and not agree that it's an issue. I doubt it though, but we'll let you know. So that's my customer service call with Smith & Wesson, and I thought that she was extremely helpful, and I understand why they might not want to give details on their proprietary bluing process. We do know though that it's not a hot blued firearm, and which is another reason why you've heard don't use something like Flitz wax or anything with an ammonia or acidic base to it, because whatever process they're using, it could interact. But we're going to find out, and appreciate you watching this little update. This is DR Drake 63 saying thanks for watching.